Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Majik Ministries. I am Nina Diedrich, the Magic Mom, and, well, this is a restart of our dailies. And while I'm not live, no, I am there with you in spirit. So, how about we kick this off with a Soul Truth card by, hold on a second. These are by Brienne Hovey. You can find them on Amazon, which is where I usually find most of my stuff. I'll try to show you the boxes for the cards as we go, just so you know. Eventually I'll get a list put up like I used to, but I have 20-something decks, so it's kind of complicated. Let's see what the question is from our soul today, huh? Ooh, good one. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion in my life? That is an epic question, isn't it? And probably one we've all been asking ourselves lately. So, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And that's a quote from Buddha, and also a reminder of one of the last videos that I did, and we were talking about the same thing. So, today's soul action says, choose one self-care action to do today. 1, set stronger boundaries. 2, meditate and listen to your heart. 3, speak to yourself with compassion. 4, focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. And 6, say yes to something you're afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and then allow it. And 10, write down 3 things you are grateful for. And make sure the first one is yourself. So, those are all the really great actions for us to do for today. Now we are going to, let's see, we're going to choose a couple cards from the Starseed Wisdom for Spiritual Growth by Nari Anastasia. And let's see what else it has to say about how we can be more loving to ourselves. Ooh, and that popped real quick. And what do we get? But the love card. It says, live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. That's a good one. We're going to just stick it right over here so I can see all those. Let's get one more. Oh, there it is. Nice. These cards are awesome. I didn't show you the back of the other one. This is the back of the love card, just in case there's some sort of an activation in it for you. But I love this card. Isn't that cool? And it says, channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world, right? And if we're not being very loving to ourselves, then, well, we're not being a cohesive channel, are we? I think I needed that reminder too. All right. Let's get one more. I love these cards. And the third one is the Gaia card. It says, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Beautiful. I love it. So, we get the love card, the channel card, and the Gaia card. So, honestly, maybe this is telling us a little bit about how we should be a more loving channel to our Mother Earth. right? And make sure that we are grounding our energy properly into her. Because ultimately, that is what we are all here to do, being the ground crew, right? Let's get a couple Divine Doors cards from Andres and Gracia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I love the doors on these cards. So I'm just going to pick 3. And we get this one first. And it says, the Sacred Lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. I like that. Let's get 2 more. Oh, and I pulled 2 more. Ooh, we get this door and this door. So we can also do it this way. Pick your door. Right? So the Sacred Lotus, the 1111. So numbers and doubles, synchronicity and 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. So don't hold back your loving compassion. And deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on. Hold on. So, no matter how dark it looks right now, keep going, right? That is that message. All right. So, which deck should we dive into now? How about, let's pick a Moonology card, and these are by Yasmin Boland. I think I got these ones off Amazon too as well. This is the box. It's pretty cool. I think I paid like $20 for them. Let's get one card as we're between the new moon and the full moon right now. We just had a new moon in Gemini, and I'm not sure what the one is on June 5th, but I do know that it is a full moon eclipse. I can't remember if it's lunar or solar though. I really need to brush up on my stuff. But we get the gibbous moon. So you're very close to achieving your goal. Ooh, I like that. Let's read what this one says out of the book though. To find it. Hold on, sorry. These are in kind of weird order. So I had to figure out which section it's in. There we are. Okay, so it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Let me see. Okay. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though, you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So, don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. A good phrase to attune to this moon says, I know that I'm on the right track. And additional meanings for this card are, now is a good time to review your plans. Or, keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Or stay focused. Or it's a good time to start a new project. And last, you need to get back into good health habits. The teaching of the gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. But remember not to light that fuse unless you're ready to let it blow, right? That's a good one. Alright, let's pull a few cards out of the Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. It's not the book, but is the book. And this is what the cards look like. I love this deck. Alright, so let's get 3 out of the Sacred Traveler Oracle and see how we can better navigate this new arena in our lives, huh? Oh, and I get 2. Let's pull one more. There we go. Okay, so we get the grounding card. Go deep and explore your roots, right? First light, which is beginning a new cycle, and the mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you, and it does. So, let's start with grounding. And the card meaning for grounding says, take time to ground yourself in what is truly essential. Remember what's important in life and let go of everything else. Let go of the busyness and the frenetic pace of life. Be present in the moment. Release the flurry of worry about the future or the rehashing of the past. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Things may not always be as they seem, so look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Explore your roots. Something that seems closed may, in fact, be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, sometimes the voyage is fraught with the activity of so many places to go and things to do that personal energy gets scattered. And it's during those times that the Sacred Traveler needs to ground their energy. Grounding can be simply a matter of leaning against a tree and imagining yourself reaching into the roots and up to the branches. This card also can mean you need to stand up for yourself. Don't back down. Stand up for those who can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself. Hold firm to what you know to be true, because you're like the ancient oak with its roots deep in the earth. You are noble, valiant, and strong. And this is your new beginning, right? It's all of our new beginning. And I think that's really what this whole period of time right now is trying to remind us, that we need to take a little bit of a time out and really figure out what it is we want out of life and what we want life to give us as well, right? So, beginning a new cycle says, a new day has begun in your life, and you are at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. The sacred traveler wants you to know the traveler faces east toward the sunrise and affirms that a new day and a new cycle have begun. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the sacred traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle, and in the cycle of life, the plants die in the autumn so there could be new birth in the spring. The sun rises and the sun sets. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth, and there's a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. So face fear about the unknown and be willing to begin anew, because you will succeed, right? Because you are the mystic healer, right? We all are. So remember, healing energy flows through you. Inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenge is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. This is the time to find the source of challenges, transform inner grievances, and do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not aware of it. The sacred traveler wants you to know there are times when the traveler steps off the path to search for the mystic healer. The healer instructs that everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself, and reminds you that you also have this powerful ability within you. For healing to occur on the outside, it's essential for healing to occur on the inner planes. To do this, meditate by visualizing a beautiful, vital future for yourself, and trust that recovery is on the way. Past life issues may be emerging in order to be released. Mystic healers are working with you to resolve emotional and physical challenges. And be patient and have faith that beneath the surface, all is well. And it always is, right? So, let's get one more card from the, let's get one from the Affirmators deck. We'll go with Lactic. I don't know if all of you guys saw this, but see my little penguin that my husband found. Isn't he cute? I think we need to kind of up with a name for him. Alright. What does the Affirmators have to add to this? So we have an 1111 showed up. The Sacred Lotus, which represents your soul. And go deeper. The message from the Starseeds cards were channel Gaia's love. And how can you infuse more self-love and compassion into your life? It's a very valid question, right? My hair. So, bottom to the top, we get confidence. I like it. Personal growth. And generosity. So, the generosity card, I feel, represents more about how we should be more generous with ourselves in our personal growth. And then be confident about the fact that we are where we need to be when we need to be. So thank you for showing up here. Now, generosity says, I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. Because if we stop the flow, we're like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. And nobody wants to be that guy, right? So focus on your personal growth and know that as you move toward greater consciousness, you'll feel old habits and thoughts fall away. And like training wheels on a bike, they helped get you where you are, but now that you can ride, you don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when you're making bike analogies, right? Or as a reference to yourself of what no longer works for you. And be confident in that undertaking. Because in this moment, I want you to take a step back and look at yourself with the pride of a good mother. I want you to see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. And if I could stick you up on the refrigerator, I would. I'd invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Because every single one of you is a gigantic A+ in my book. No matter what you've done in the past or what you may do in the future. Know it's forgiven before you've even done it. So have that compassion and love for yourself, me included. And know the universe has your back. And everything is always working out for you. Because all our wants and needs are met above and beyond our greatest expectation, always, in all ways. This life is a blessed one. And the only time it turns to shit is when we say that it's shit. So stop focusing on the things that aren't working and start focusing on all of the things that are. Even if all that is the fact you got out of bed this morning. Because that is life's greatest blessing after all. And every night when you go to sleep, you hit that reset button. And the next day is a do-over. So stop making it like yesterday. And start envisioning what it could be like tomorrow. Because 5 years ago, I never thought I would be sitting here talking to you. But here I am. So thank you for making this channel what it is. And listening to me channel. And if you're looking for a reading, hit me up. If you're looking for some advice, hit me up. Because right now, we are working on a donation basis. So all donations to the channel will get a fun little video from me, personalized from my heart to yours. So go out, be good to yourselves, but most of all, keep being good to each other because it's working. And know, I love you all beyond measure. And I'll see you tomorrow.